Watch this magic trick super carefully. In fact, I'm gonna roll up my sleeves to make it really, really clear what's happening. With empty hands just cupped together like this, and with a little blow, a miracle happens. Watch. You see, I can actually cause an 8-ball to appear between my hands. That is a genuine, solid 8-ball. It doesn't compress, it doesn't collapse. It is fully examinable. And that right there is a surprisingly easy miracle that I'm gonna teach you exactly how to do. Hey, how's it going, guys? Welcome back to the channel and welcome to another magic tutorial. And today, yes, I am going to teach you how to make a pool ball, a real, genuine pool ball, or any similar object, a juggling ball, a piece of fruit, whatever you want, appear between your bare hands. And this is a really exciting trick to teach. Later this week, as I'm filming, Blackpool Magic Convention kicks off. And on Saturday and Sunday, I'll be there, I'll be making my annual video, as I always do, and I cannot wait for that to begin because it is just the best. If you're unfamiliar, Blackpool is the world's biggest magic convention, and I cannot wait for it. And coincidentally this week, completely coincidentally, obviously, I am also releasing a project on my membership, the Magician Club, called the Blackpool Project. Obviously, a complete coincidence and not at all inspired by the Blackpool Magic Convention, but it does just so happen to use a black pool ball. You see, making a pool ball appear is kind of one of my obsessions in magic. I absolutely love the effect, and I have loads of different ways of doing it. I have picked the 8 best ways and compiled them into a masterclass that is more than 1 hour long, and it is available on the Magician Club, which is my membership for magicians, and you can get this project plus all of these other projects. I'm serious. Everything that you see on screen right now is included in the Magician Club. You can get all of these things. It's still going. It's a really, really long list. I'm just gonna have to keep talking because seriously, you get all of this on the Magician Club in the video library. And membership to the Magician Club is $15 a month, which, considering the amount on there, is really, really cheap. However, in February only, it's actually even cheaper because I'm running something called $5 February, which means, you guessed it, you can join the Magician Club and get all of that stuff for $5, literally $5 a month. And if you join in February, it will stay $5. This isn't a first month only deal, this is you join at $5, it will be $5 in March, April, May, June, July, you get the idea. It will stay $5 as long as you stay a member. But that only applies if you join during $5 February, and then after that it will go back to its usual price of $15 a month. Of course, the Blackpool Project is also included in that membership, and today I am going to be teaching you one trick from the Blackpool Project, one of the 8 methods that are taught, and this is a really fun one. This is such an addictive and satisfying method, and I think you're gonna love it. It's really, really practical, quite angle sensitive as well. Wait, angle sensitive? Angle proof, I mean. So grab yourself a pool ball, or if you don't have one of those, an apple or a juggling ball or any sort of round object, a tennis ball, whatever you want, and let's learn how to make it appear between your empty hands. I think what makes this move especially convincing is how the actual production happens when your sleeves are rolled up, which is always a really nice convincer in magic because a lot of people think that, you know, things are coming out of your sleeve. But actually in this instance, it's going to be the act of rolling up your sleeves that allows you to do the trick. So it's not just incidental, it's not to make the trick better, it's actually how the trick works, which is really nice. So the pool ball in this case is actually going to begin the trick right here, trapped between your elbow and your body. Now, this will be slightly difficult and uncomfortable at first. Once you get used to it, you're able to trap it there and you can still move fairly freely. Now, obviously you can't do that on both sides, but that's fine. You're only going to be in this position for a little bit. This trick really is an opener, so you walking up to the table like this and being able to gesture like so is not too limiting because you're not going to be there that long. You know, very, very quickly you're going to be into the move and doing the trick. But you want your audience to see you with your hands empty, just like so. All the while, there is a pool ball right here, and I'm being super careful that the white spots on the pool ball, which obviously are on either side, are the bits that I'm trapping. So that white goes there and that white goes there. And it means that the black is the only thing that's showing, and I am specifically wearing black clothing so that this just completely blends in. That is one reason why a pool ball works really, really well, because it just kind of blends in. The blackness means it's almost like black art. Audiences just can't see it, especially if you're only in this position for a few seconds before you get into the trick. But often I like to clasp my hands together, almost in a sort of like priestly position. I sort of come to the table, I give my prayers. No, I just come to the table like this, I can have my hands together, and then very quickly I'm into the trick, which looks like this. And in just the act of doing that, you will now notice that I'm much more free with my position because I have already snuck the pool ball between my hands. If you remember my deck vanish tutorial from absolutely ages ago, here's a clip of it if you want to remember, where essentially I do a deck vanish and I roll my sleeves up. The deck ends up in my armpits, and that is kind of the inspiration for this move, making something appear, because originally the pool ball started in my armpit, and as I rolled my sleeves up, I kind of collected the pool ball from my armpit. That is actually very difficult to do if you want to give that a go. Having it here is actually much more accessible and much easier as well. So let's roll down my sleeves, put the pool ball back into position. This is what's going to happen. I'm going to start with my right hand, bearing in mind the pool ball is on my left side. My right hand basically goes directly for the pool ball. I'm not going to beat around the bush here. There's no point, going here and trying to collect it. My hand is going to go straight for that pool ball. It's going to cup the pool ball, grab the sleeve material, and pull the sleeve right up. Now all I need to do is be careful that I'm hiding this as I do the other side, and then my hands come together. So I'm basically just cupping that ball, get your mind out of the gutter, as I pull the other sleeve up and join the other two. I'm going to take off my fleece and show you what this looks like from a very exposed point of view. Get your mind out of the gutter. This also gives you a good opportunity to see that I'm wearing a Feathers McGraw t-shirt, which is very cool. Okay, so the pool ball goes right here, and obviously it looks completely ridiculous in short sleeves, but you can kind of get an idea for the position. So I'm just like this, I pinch the sleeve material as I'm grabbing the pool ball, and I pull my sleeve up. I'm now just holding it like so, not really a palm, it's not really anything, I'm just kind of putting my hand around it. Now I do the same here, I pull my sleeve material up, and my hands come together. This happens in a matter of seconds. I'll do it at full speed. Here we go, we're in the starting position. Hi guys, I'm the magician, am I okay to show you a trick? I pull my sleeves up, my hands are here, boom. A second ago my hands were empty, and just by pulling my sleeves up, I'm in this position. Now, if I have a table, what I like to do is just sort of drop it from my hands and let it bang on the table. That is a really nice way of, making a bit of sound and adding an audible element to a visual trick, which is always really important, including more senses, makes the magic more memorable. And that is how to make a pool ball appear. And that is completely examinable and completely impossible. Sorry, it really feels like there's something in the pack, like right next to this card. I just feel like there's an 8-ball right there. I've never been a fan of sponge ball magic. I always prefer magic with real objects, like this. Some of my biggest reactions have come from this trick, which is saying something. I do a lot of tricks. Towards the back of my hand. Welcome to the Black Pool Project. So there we have it. That is how to make a pool ball appear. But of course, I teach 7 more methods in the full 8-ball project. It was actually complete coincidence there were 8. I'm not like scraping the barrel to try and make it 8. It just so happened to work perfectly. Make sure to subscribe and join the channel, and my next video will be the Blackpool Magic Convention video, which I cannot wait for. It is always so exciting, and I'm gonna try and film as much as possible and just make it like a mega Blackpool video, just because why the hell not? So yeah, I will see you in that. I cannot wait for it. Until then, take care.